Hey, what you say we do some jalapeno poppers? I've got some jumbo jalapenos here, and the recipe actually calls for 20. I've got 10, but these are extra large. So it all depends, the recipe calls for 20 jalapenos, and we're gonna cut them in half and clean them out. I got a couple of Weeby knives here. They work great for this stuff. They're super sharp and they clean it out really nice. Yeah, along with the knife, you can get a spoon, put down in there, and then just scrape all the seeds, all the membrane out, because that's where most of the heat's at. And a spoon works really nice. See what I'm talking about? That looks good. So we just come down here, scrape out the seeds and the veins on the other side. There you have it. We got 10 of these to do. I'm gonna go ahead and clean these out. We'll come back and I'll show you what we're gonna do on the next step. Don't take no time to get this done. I've got all the jalapenos cleaned up, got them over there in another bowl. What we want to do now is combine the rest of the ingredients. And the recipe, like I said, calls for 20 jalapeno peppers, de-seed, de-vein them, 1 pound of patty sausage. Whatever kind of sausage you like. I found Jimmy Dean sausage, just mild sausage. If you want to put hot sausage in there, you can. Put the sausage that you like. 8 ounces of cream cheese, I've got that right here, and 8 ounces of shredded cheddar sharp cheese. I've got that with the 1 pound of sausage right here. I've already browned it up. So I'm going to open it up. I got the shredded, and this is fresh shredded. I shredded this just a while ago. I'll just pour all of that into this bowl. And garlic powder to taste. I don't know what your tastes are. My tastes are about somewhere around 1/4 teaspoon. So I'm just going to sprinkle it in there. Wind's blowing out here, so that's a 1/4 teaspoon anyway. I will taste this in a few minutes. So let's go back over it. 20 jalapeno peppers cut in half. 1 pound of patty sausage, you got that. 8 ounces of cream cheese, we added that in there. 8 ounces of shredded sharp cheddar cheese. Garlic powder to taste. And what we want to do now is just mix all this together. And it'll take a while to get all these cheeses and all that to get incorporated. So we'll be stirring for a few minutes. Y'all stick around. I'll show you what it looks like whenever I get it all mixed together. I've got all the cheese and the sausage mixed together, and I started out with softened cream cheese, and I grated the cheddar cheese, the sharp cheddar. I grated it. It was at room temperature, but mixing all that together can be a job. So anyway, I've mixed it together. It's truly at room temperature now, and I've got it all incorporated. So what we're going to do now, we're going to spoon this onto those peppers. And what I've done with the peppers, I put them in a toaster oven. That's an air fryer, large air fryer. And put the peppers in there for about 10 minutes or just until they get a little bit soft. You don't have to do that, but we like them parboiled just a little bit. So now what we're going to do is, and by the way, I said to put garlic powder in. Put garlic powder in there to your taste. I think I wound up with about 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. So what we're going to do is just spoon this in I'm using 2 spoons. You can use your finger if you like. But just put the cheese mixture in there like that. That's all there is to it. And it works a lot better when this is when the cheese is at room temperature. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put the cheese in all of these peppers, and then I'll come back and show you what we're gonna do after that. This is gonna be so good. Didn't I say that already? We've about got them all filled with the cheese mixture. Just going to top them all off real good here. And I'm going to share the recipe with you again. I'll get a little close up of it so that you'll have it. This really turns out great. Now, at this point, if you think you need a little more garlic powder, you can sprinkle a little bit on top. Because what we're going to do now, we're going to fire up the grill. I got a big green egg over here. I'm going to finish these on the big green egg and cook them on there about 400 degrees until the cheese melts. Like I say, I have parboiled the jalapeno peppers, so they're soft, they're ready to go, and I'll share the recipe with you. And after we take them off of the big green egg, you can sprinkle them with Parmesan cheese. If you want to get fresh Parmesan, grate it yourself with one of those microplanes. Feel free to do that. If not, you can buy the Parmesan out of those cans. You know what I'm talking about. So let's get the big green egg lit. We'll get these going, and I'm going to give you a little close-up of the recipe. And I encourage you to try this. It's very good. Make you leave home, Jack. Jalapeno Poppers. Okay, folks, hey, it's time. I got the big green egg running at 300 degrees. Let's open it up. Let's put these jalapeno peppers with that cheese and sausage on there. Woo, man, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna put it on this non-stick tin foil. We're gonna put it on there. We're gonna leave it on here probably about 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, just long enough to melt the cheese. So we're just gonna pile it up on there. It's gonna be so good. And these, like you saw in the beginning of this video, these were some huge jalapenos. We're not gonna turn them, we're not gonna do anything to them. We'll let them sit here and get hot. Let the cheese melt that's in there. And like I guess I mentioned earlier, I parboiled the peppers so they're a little bit tender. So we're just gonna melt the cheese, then we're gonna sample one. Y'all hang in there. We're almost through with this deal. Cheers, folks. We'll be back in just a few minutes for a taste test. And we're gonna sprinkle some Parmesan on there. See y'all. Today, that's right. Today, let's take these jalapeno poppers up. We're gonna have to have a taste test. Gonna take them up, just set them on this plate here. I think I've actually left them on there a little too long. The cheese is wanting to run off, but hey, ain't no problem. Let's get these things took up and let them cool just a little bit, and we'll have a taste test. What do y'all say? All right, we through with them jalapeno poppers. Let's put a little Parmesan on there. Just gonna top it all off right here. We'll come back in just a minute. We're gonna taste one. I'm letting them cool off first. Well, I tell you what, we've had a busy day out here today. Done a couple of different dishes and got these jalapeno poppers here. I'm ready to try one of these. So I'm gonna reach down in here. I'm gonna pull out. I've already cut one in half. Let's taste it and see what we got. I don't know what kind of heat these jalapenos got in it, but they're those mega jalapenos. Yeah, they're huge. Right off the bat, man, there's no heat at all. But it's got that jalapeno flavor, and that cheese has got a little bit of a crust on it, and that just adds another layer of flavor to those peppers. And that sausage on there, man. Finger licking good, y'all. I'm glad you could join me today. Try these jalapenos. Go out there, go to the grocery store, buy you some jalapenos. It's real simple, real easy, very few ingredients in it. Make you some and enjoy it. Hey, from Big Al's Eats, y'all have a nice day. Enjoy that Super Bowl game that they got going on today. Cheers, folks. Y'all have a good day.